Chocs and Chocettes down in between. Chocoberto here for another video review. It's the Cadbury Creme Egg bar. Yes, new to the UK this one. I did review the Australian one, perhaps last Easter I think, but this is the UK one. Yeah, so very interesting. This one very interesting indeed. Did do the Twisted bar a few years back. That was discontinued. They still do Twisted. So did they bring that back for a short period of time last year? I'm not sure. Maybe they did. Not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments if you know if they did or not. But nonetheless, it's still available in the Cadbury's Heroes chocolate selection box, or whatever you'd call that, assortment box. But yeah, now I've got the Creme Egg bar back again, or at least back in full force, I think, or full name branded version, rather than the Twisted bar. So very interesting. Now you will notice there's a couple of things. Allergen difference, it says there. Would have seen the Stash watch you watched the other day, episode 94 I think it was. Basically, it doesn't contain eggs, this bar, whereas other regular cream eggs do apparently. So it does say all goo, no egg. So it's just something I think, it seems a bit strange to be promoting that. It's like the allergen difference edition. But I think basically just is a warning to say that if you eat this one with no eggs in, don't expect other cream egg products to have no eggs. There's some information there. Other Cadbury cream egg products, chocolate products contain egg. Always an ingredient labelling before consuming, it says. So an interesting one, that one. So if that's the case, then why is this one different? You know, why is it not just got cream egg in it? Why is it cream egg with no egg in? So clearly it's not exactly cream egg. So that's a bit of a warning sign for me straight away. Nonetheless, it does look nice. But another thing I would notice actually, I think I mentioned two things, but there was another thing. There's no white in this. It's just you know, it's literally just the sort of the yolk of the egg, I guess you'd say, at least on the picture. So very interesting that. Is that the case? You know, is there no white in this one? BeTreatwise.net, free blocks as a portion. It's probably one row, I think, I assume. 24 calories. Coca Life symbol there. It's 123 grams, I think I saw in the back. Yes, there we go. Some more information there. So what's it saying? It's got fair trade. Partnering with Fair Trade Foundation. 100% sustainably sourced cocoa. I'd always check that out if it's of interest to you, because 100% is a bold claim. Milk chocolate with a soft fondant centre, 40%. Alright. So I assume 60% is the chocolate. There's the ingredients. Milk with a double asterisk, the equivalent of 426 millilitres of fresh liquid milk in every 227 grams of milk chocolate. Alright, so there isn't that much in this, because obviously it's less than 100, it's 223 grams. It's not quite half, but yeah. Alright, there's the other ingredients. Lots of stuff in there. Palm fat as well, you can see. There. It's got paprika extract in it. Interesting. So milk chocolate milk size 20% minimum, actual 23%. I still don't get that, why it doesn't just say it's 23%. Why does it say minimum? I don't know, but I guess maybe it means the bar will never be released with that fewer than that, or maybe, well, I don't know, I don't get that. Let me know if you know what that actually indicates. I assume it means that the bar will always at least contain 20% minimum, but you know, unless, I don't know, unless it means it's a mixture with a few percentages and it comes out at 23%, I really don't know. It's very strange, but anyway. Alright, and there's 100 grams, 458 calories, so pretty much, the chocolate bars are getting lower, you know. I've noticed, been saying this a lot, that usually it's a lot lower than the 500 to 550 that they tend to have after reviewing the chocolate products on this channel for some time. So I don't know if things are just getting a bit less calorific, I don't know. One to keep an eye on. 80 grams of fat, 11 of which are saturates. Per 3 chunks, 20.5 grams, 94 calories, 3.7 grams of fat, 2.2 of which are saturates. So in a dry place, protect from heat. Doesn't say cool, dry place. It just says protect from heat this time, so I guess that's covering that base. Alright, interesting. What's anything underneath here? Got a summary of the calories there. Handy bubble format. Get in touch, not happy, stuff like this. The recycling information, UK only. Recycle at large department, it says. Don't recycle at home. But notice in Ireland, in Republic of Ireland, you could recycle products that tended to say that on the UK sort of version. You know, on the UK recycle label, the Republic of Ireland recycle label next to it said you can recycle it at home. So to vegetarians, there we go. Alright. Okay, right, well, there we go. So yeah, I think we need to give this an open, really. It looks very interesting, looks very nice. Got the nice cream egg design on it. How do you eat yours, etc. Yeah, looks like it's a free buy, I don't know, 8 bar maybe, but we'll find out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe free buy 6. But yeah, we'll find out. Let's move myself down, give it an open. Okay, if we're going to give this Cadbury Creme Egg bar an open. Yes, all goo, no egg, it says. It's got no egg in this one, although regular cream egg does have egg in, so we'll be looking to see when we taste that if there's any noticeable difference. The one thing I say I did notice was that it's got no white on this egg inside the segments there. You know, normally, well, the cream egg representation usually it's white and yellowy orange, isn't it? Only orange is there, so interesting one, that one. So we'll find out that in a second when I open it. So, yeah, time recording, I've done about 1,100 reviews. So for this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. And the right hand corner, you can place all my other reviews. So other Easterly ones, other Cadbury ones, other cream egg ones, things like this. So if you'd like to subscribe, left a comment or free. Go check those out. If you enjoy those too. Give it a smell. It smells quite... it's not labelled as having dairy milk on it, but it does smell a bit dairy milky. So there's no dairy milk there, but it does smell... I think it was. Did I see dairy milk? No cream egg here. It does smell a bit dairy milky, so I don't know. Could be just me. Maybe, not sure, but it does smell Cadbury-like anyway, if there's nothing else. Alright, so let's use the measuring stick. About 16.2 centimetres there. And use the calipers for the rest. Why not? It's technically more accurate, so may as well... okay. May as well use them, since we got them. About 7.5, there we go, it's quite nice and neat. Nice and uniform. Oh, it looks very nice, this bar. I'll have a look at the design in a second. It looks very good. Between the segments, about 6.4. Height, 1.4. Alright, let's have a look at it then. Let's have a look. Yeah, lovely segments there. It's a bit melty today. I was going to say before I go into it further, actually, you could see on the bottom, filled in a bit. You see my fingerprints leaving some marks there. Hold it like that, but you can look at that. It's a lovely design, I think you'd say. Really nice design, very uniform, very beautiful actually. So it's a 6x3 bar, or 3x6 bar, which I think I gathered when I was checking before I opened it to see how many squares there were. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. That really nice. All right, let's snap a bit off, shall we? Let's give it a look a bit further. Yeah, so let's see. Well, just have to snap it, I guess, won't we? Yeah. So clean snap there. There's nothing. Nothing oozing out, so I might have to give it a bit of a cut with a knife. So. Well, let's do it. Okay, so it does look to just be... no, it's all fallen off. It does look to just be, you know, like the orange colour. It's not even really that good of an orange either, is it? It's very... I don't know, it's a very... I don't know, it certainly doesn't look like a cream egg. It looks more like a... well, it's a bit in hand. I don't know, on the camera at least, it looks a bit less orangey than it does in hand, but it's more like the orange from... is it orange cream from Roses or something? You know, it's just perhaps not even quite as colourful as that. It's really not the same sort of fondant sense as a cream egg for sure, which could explain why it doesn't contain actual egg. You know, it's really not the same. Why have they done that? Why have they not just put in Cadbury Creme Egg in it? I don't get it. Let's just check then. Let's do another one. Just to check it's not a mistake. But now look. Yeah, so in hand it doesn't look very orange on my camera. It might just be the camera or whatever, so or the TV or whatever, you know, I'm looking at the monitor, but yeah, I don't know, really poor that really. I don't know why it's not just cream egg. Why have they not just put cream egg in the centre? I don't get it. And the ingredients with no egg imply that they've not done that. And I don't know why they've not done it. You know, if it's a cream egg bar, you expect cream egg in it, and you expect it to have the contrasting colours of the sort of white and orange from the yolk, and it's just not got that. So what on earth's going on? All right, well, yeah. Well, that's a disappointing discovery. I think we need to see what it tastes like. That's well, is it going to taste disappointing? I mean, you'd think they'd get the taste right, wouldn't you? But nonetheless, I think the appearance is one of the main gimmicks of a cream egg. You know, it looking like an actual egg. And this one, I don't know. I'm sure even a twisted bar has the multiple colours in. I'm sure it does. The twisted segments from Heroes, but yeah, well, all right. I'll step myself up, give it a taste, find out. Okay, everyone, I'm going to give this Cadbury Creme Egg bar. Yes, all goo, no egg. Yeah. Belgian Difference edition. A taste. Yeah, so basically, to summarise what we've discovered so far is, well, the fact that it's got a different recipe than a regular cream egg, it doesn't contain any egg, was a bit of a warning sign for me. And then also the other warning sign was the fact that it's on the front, it only looks to have orange in the middle. You know, cream egg actually has representations of what, you know, an actual egg looks like in the middle, and white and the sort of the yolk, whereas this one just seems to have the yolk in it. And then when I opened it and cut it in half before, you can see that it is just that. It's just the sort of yolk part, and even then it's a very subdued colour. It looks, you know, it doesn't really look the striking orange that it basically is in a regular cream egg. I mean, you know, just look at it. It's just very, you know, it's just, I mean, it's just not really that orange. It looks more like the orange from perhaps an orange cream in Cadbury's Roses, and maybe that's what it is, you know. I'm sure it won't taste an orange though, or you, well, I hope not anyway. But all right, well, I think you just need to give it a taste. So I've got a segment and a half here. I'm very sceptical about this so far, but let's give it a go. See if it actually tastes like cream egg. Let's do it. I don't know, you know, whether it tastes. I mean, I guess it sort of does. I mean, It's still a fondant cream centre, but I don't know. I guess it does, and it does. I mean, it does. I mean, it's one of those. If you blindfolded me and maybe taste test it, would I be able to tell the difference between the two of them? I'm not sure, but it definitely. I don't know. It doesn't seem. I don't know. It's hard to say. Chocolate's okay. I said it smelled quite dairy milk like before. At least it smelled Cadbury like. It doesn't taste dairy milk like for sure. It's not labelled as being dairy milk, but it certainly doesn't taste. It probably tastes just roughly like regular cream egg chocolate. I don't know. I don't know if the centre does taste like a cream egg. I mean, it's hard to say because there's not as much of it. When you bite a cream egg, you get loads of it. I mean, the fact that I know it's not the same as a cream egg centre. I mean, maybe that's obviously in my mind now, and obviously I'm looking for differences. But I definitely, I can be convinced quite easily actually that it isn't the same because it just doesn't have. There's something different about it. It does taste different. I think Nothing, not too dramatic though, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not ridiculously different or anything like that. It tastes. I think it's more apparent that there's not really much going on with this fondant centre, especially in this bar. Anyway, it just doesn't taste of anything special. And there's no real flavour there. I guess there isn't in regular cream eggs, but I don't know. I still feel like there's a thickness, a sugariness. I feel like when you have a regular cream egg, it's quite thick. It's quite sugar crystally, even though it's not, you don't really get the sugar crystals, but it's got a thickness to it. This is more like a cream. It is more like what you get in a Cadbury's Roses, especially the orange cream. It could easily be the strawberry dream, it's that kind of thing. I've got chocolate on my finger there. I wonder what that was. Yeah, it's a cream. I guess the regular cream eggs is a fondant cream as well, but this one's more of a cream. It's not the same kind of thing. It's not the same consistency at all. It's just not. It's not as thick. It's not as sugar crystally. I don't know. When you have a cream egg, it's quite distinctive. The centre. This one, it's just not the same kind of cream. It's a different product, really. It's similar, but it's different. It's not the same. This is a strange bar, this one. I don't know why they've made this decision. Why not just fill it with cream egg filling? Why not just do that? I really don't get it. It's a bizarre choice, and it makes no sense to me whatsoever. You've got cream egg, you've got the filling, put it inside this bar. I'm sure that's what they did with the twisted one, or at least it looked better than this. I'm sure it did. But even if it didn't, even if that was the same product, and they've just rebranded it, whatever, for this, just make it actually got cream egg in it. The cream egg twisted or whatever, it's not necessarily a cream egg, it kind of is. It should be, but it's called cream egg twisted, so you could say it's got another take on it or whatever. It shouldn't be that, and I'm making excuses there for it really to sort of justify that bar maybe this, but maybe exactly the same as this. I don't think it is. I'm sure that does have an actual something more reminiscent of a cream egg filling, but nonetheless, all that aside, this is a cream egg bar. It's called cream egg bar. It should have a cream egg filling in it, and I don't get why it doesn't, and it's obvious that it doesn't by visuals and also by taste, or less so, but it's just a completely different filling. It's more of a typical chocolate cream, which again, say, is more reminiscent of something in, let's say, a strawberry dream or an orange cream from Cadbury Roses than an actual cream egg filling, which is more thicker, more fondanty, sugary, more fondanty. I think this is not really like a fondant cream. It might be technically, and it doesn't come across that way anyway. Whereas the cream in the cream egg is more of a fondant cream, more of a thicker cream. Well, it's just got more sugar in it. It's a different consistency, different taste. Can't quite, I don't know the technical way to describe that, but I think you get what I'm saying. It's just, and even if it wasn't the same consistency, and if it wasn't the same feeling, at least make it look that way. Give it a white and orange look to it, and use the same orange. It's not even. I'm pretty sure this isn't even the same orange. It just looks completely different. It's just really not the same. It's just just really poor. It's just not the same. It's just a completely different orange. It's just really poor, I think, an effort, this one. It doesn't taste that bad, but it doesn't taste anything special either. I'm sure it doesn't taste particularly much like a cream egg. It certainly doesn't give you that experience of a cream egg either, for sure. I mean, you never would get it with smaller segments like this, but it doesn't even come close to replicating it in any way, shape, or form, at least visually or anything like this. It's just a bizarre decision. It's really bizarre. very disappointing. And as I say, the cream is just so sort of not orange, you know. I mean, look, there's the cream on the tip of my knife there. Just see if it focuses in better. I mean, look at it, you know. It's just not orangey at all, is it really, as far as what the orange of an egg yolk. It's like yellowy colour. This is just more, I don't know, peach almost. So yeah, disappointing this. I mean, the taste wise it's not bad, but cream egg wise it's pretty terrible really, representation of cream egg, and I just don't get it. It blows my mind, whoever designed this bar, that they just did drop the ball so badly, or drop the egg, you know. Yeah, pretty terrible for that reason, I think. So I think generally it's probably a 3.5 bar, you know, generally. But I think for just what they've achieved and or not achieved, as the case is, really, I think I can't really give it. The fact it's just nothing like a cream egg, you know, and it's just a really poor representation of it in the fact it's not the same recipe, it doesn't look the same, it doesn't really have the same consistency, although it's a bit more subtle, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to say it 2 out of 5. It's just a really disappointing bar. Disappointing. Yeah, well, let me know what you think of this one. Leave comments off. Really great to hear what your opinions are of this one, and yeah, let me know. Just my mind is boggled. I can't understand it. I really can't. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Check out one of the videos being on screen now. Go support my channel, continue to watch my content. Check out YouTube Member Pro and the Discord server. Links in the description for that. So take care, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.